Today we're heading into Zapp Con V. That's right, the 5th installment. We've been at every other one since it started. I'm solo today. Brian couldn't make it. Hopefully we'll find Justice League Elite #1, some She-Hulks, some Spider-Woman. We are parked really far away. It's packed. This is how far we parked away. We have to walk all the way to the building. Good signs, packed. Gets bigger and bigger every year. That's right. 30 years of Zapp Comics. This is Zapp Con V. I have been to every single one so far. Zapp Con V.
See Scott Snyder on the top of the guest list there on the
He
back.
was definitely the big name at the guest list, but you're jumping the gun on that one. Thanks.
Sorry.
So there were over 200 long boxes in which it's that place in Wayne where we've gone to a whole bunch of other conventions.
Right.
Zapp buys out that for the one day. I don't understand why it's not 2 days. It's only one day. And there's just so many comics. They have a bunch of wall books.
Yeah.
They have to go into their inventory and pull out. It must take them days to set up everything. So the room is actually split in half.
Well, backtrack a little bit and tell, like, Zapp Comics is a comic shop.
Zapp Comics is a comic shop.
And we've done a show about Zapp.
Check out, visit our episode about our visit to Zapp Con in Wayne, New Jersey. They have 2.
Right. And it's such a good comic shop.
It's a good comic shop.
They host their own convention.
Yeah, they have been going to conventions for a long time. So if you go to a lot of local conventions here, they're actually at New York Comic Con too, so they're at the big ones too. You'll see Zapp Con, and the guy who runs it is Ben. Ben and Corey run Zapp Comics. Ben always does the conventions. Corey's usually in the store. They helped me out a lot during COVID. They were the only place around here that I could get comics from. But they started their own convention. Started 5 years ago. They take their inventory that they have and they bring it all together, and it amounted to 200, and I think 200 boxes, $200 boxes. They were all dollar boxes, and then they had wall books. So they split the room in half. Half the room is comics, half the room is Artist Alley. So let's look at some of the artists that are in Artist Alley. So there's a list of the artists, which is on the back of the little postcard that we get from them. And some big names, like you see, Scott Snyder was there, and Tom King was there.
Both Batman writers.
Scott Snyder, Tom King, both Batman writers.
Yep.
And they were free. So if you wanted to get their signature, they were signing for free, which...
It's pretty great.
It was great. Zapp Con is a great... It's small, it's not too big.
But they have names like
But they have names like Snyder and King, and they had a big name for us. One of our old friends, Christian Santos, was there.
Christian Santos.
And he has a message for us. Go ahead. An old friend.
Christian's back. What's up, man? Like and subscribe. Collections.
See what you missed, Brian?
Yeah, man. Like and subscribe, man. I'm here. We're here at Zapp Con. in New Jersey, so hit that button.
There you go. It was nice to see him.
Very good.
Yeah. It was really nice to see Christian. Christian is from our Exit 8, our first convention that we actually did.
That
we
we
were
had a
invited
table
to.
at. Yeah.
We went over and chatted with Christian, and now he's a friend of the show. He watches. He'll probably be watching this. Thank you, Christian. It was nice to see him. I spent most of my time doing what I always do. Listen, there's $200 boxes. I was going through dollar bins, and there were a lot of comics. And a lot of, like, not crappy comics, good comics. A lot of X-Men, a lot of good DC comics, a lot of good Marvel comics. It was way more comics than I possibly could have imagined being in dollar bins. You don't see that many dollar bins at conventions anymore. This is basically a dollar bin convention. And I did buy some, non-dollar books, but I mostly bought dollar books. So,
And I didn't, and I couldn't go because of the obligation.
it's tough for Brian to get to conventions on Saturdays, which is going to be harmful going forward. So let's see what I bought. He has no idea what I bought. I bought a lot of stuff.
No clue.
No clue. Let's get started. Reprint of Action Comics number 252. Key number 1. It's a reprint of the first appearance of Supergirl. So that's number 1. Another reprint of Action Comics 252.
Oh, I like that it says Silver Age Classics at the top. That's cool.
It's another reprint of the first
Was that
appearance.
dollar book?
These are all dollar books. I'll tell you when they're not dollar books.
That's very cool to
These are
own
all dollar
for a dollar,
books.
yeah.
Dollar. Action Comics 396. It's an older one. It's a 15 center, and it was in the dollar bin.
Very nice.
I guess this is a run I'm never going to finish, right?
You will. You'll have one.
We have to become very popular. If you want to support our channel, you can give us a thanks. Hit the three dots there and give us a thanks of some amount. It will help us to buy all the Fantastic Four comics I need to finish.
And Action Comics number 1.
And Action Comics number 1. And to keep providing you with this. Or you could become a member. Membership, you get access to a whole bunch of different things. Exclusives, bloopers, they're fun. Unedited versions. You get to help us pick videos. We actually could have a Zoom meeting with you on one of them. Check it out. Check out our membership here on YouTube. Anything else? Action Comics 464.
I have this one.
Do you know why I bought this one?
Because it's the Flash, isn't it?
It's a Flash appearance. There you go. I have a list.
I have it somewhere. I got it when I was a kid.
I have a list that I carry with me. Where'd I put my list? And my list has all the comics that I need. I don't know where I threw it, but I collect all Flash comics. Action Comics 470, another Flash appearance.
Nice.
Action Comics 480, another Flash appearance. So I went through the Action Comic bins looking for Flash appearances.
Very nice.
Superboy 120, another 12 center. That's for $1. I love these Superboy covers. If you ever look at some of the Superboy and Jimmy Olsen covers from back then,
Yeah, they're great.
They're great covers.
Yeah.
And I think back then more so than now,
Definitely.
this sold the comic.
Yeah, sure.
So I saw this on I don't think people were necessarily collecting Superboy every month, but you saw what were the coolest covers and you bought those covers.
Superboy was the character that Siegel and Schuster held on to longest.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a great character. Action Comics 1001. This is key number 2. This is the first appearance of the Red Cloud. It's an organization that's been fighting Superman, led by this Red Cloud character.
I know it.
This is a Francis Manapul cover.
He's good. He's good work.
He'll be at New York Comic Con too.
Yeah, this is good work.
Let's do some more. I bought a whole bunch of those. Action Comics number 1002. Francis Manapul cover also.
Very nice.
He did the Flash for a while, so he's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh, his run on the Flash
Awesome.
is great.
Francis Manapul, Action Comics number 103. That's his signature right there.
Very nice.
Action Comics 105. Francis Manapul cover.
That's a great. I love these kinds of images of Superman.
Me too.
Yeah.
Action Comics 1010.
Nice.
Yes, it's a Francis Manapul cover. I bought all the ones. I've been looking for these for a while.
Oh,
Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen number 74. Like I said before, I love these covers. They're so just quirky.
I love the Silver Age. I mean, I did a couple of shorts about Silver Age weirdness.
It's just so,
and the Silver Age is just amazing.
The covers are so interesting.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on in inside the comic with this one.
Yeah.
That's got to be
Jimmy's floating.
He's got Mixoplex powers.
I can never pronounce the name.
He's got the hat on.
Yeah, he's got
Mixoplex.
Mixpiliac, something like that. Yeah.
I can't ask you to write how you say it because help us. Jimmy Olsen 77. That's another one.
Oh, look at that Colossus. The Colossus of Metropolis.
The covers are great. They still get me to buy them now.
The Silver Age is just fun.
Jimmy
smile
Olsen
on your
70.
face,
It does. 79.
Yeah.
And these are all 12-cent comics that I got for $1. I mean, the condition's
awesome.
Not great, but
no, but still, it's cool.
I'm going to actually read these.
You read them, sure.
Welcome back, Carter, number 6.
Oh, now you got to get all of those.
I know. That's exactly what I said when I bought these.
That's the jump, right
I've never really seen them in the dollar box. Once I saw them, I was like, yeah, I got to stop.
It's like stepping off the dock at a lake.
And I bought 8 also.
Of course you did, because now you have
These are the only 2 they had.
You got to get all of them.
So I bought 2 of them.
What those are?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, and look, it says TV comic on it, too.
Different logo on it.
Neat. Oh, I like it.
DC Comics presents. I'm not sure which issue this is because
it's a Whitman.
It's a Whitman, so it doesn't say the number. It's a Whitman.
It's got Metal Men in it though, which is actually
late 1970s.
Yeah, I was weirdly into Metal Men when I was a little kid because my cousins gave me a couple of Metal Men comics. Yeah, it was weird.
DC Comics presents 50. Covers aren't as good. We're getting later in the thing. DC Comics presents 68
with Vixen.
This is probably when she was a part of the Justice League of America.
Yeah, and then she was part of the Outsiders.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
No. Not Vixen. No.
Who was she?
She's part of the Justice League of America in, towards the end of the original run.
Okay.
DC Comics presents number 70. Another Metal Men.
Metal Men, yeah. The Metal Men were they're like a thing, briefly.
Yes. They were very popular at one point.
Yeah.
DC Comics presents number 77, Forgotten Heroes. You could do a whole episode on that. Oh, wait, you did?
I did forgot.
Check out Brian's episode on Forgotten Heroes. There will be more because everyone really liked it.
It's his first appearance of...
Oh, this is key number 3. It's the first appearance of the Forgotten Heroes.
Now, who are the Forgotten Heroes?
I have no idea. I forgot.
I should have seen that coming.
You did.
Oh, that was a corny joke.
Bought a couple of Commandees.
Ooh,
because
Kirby.
Jack Kirby, Commandee number 18.
Nice.
I'm like, for $1? Come on.
I was actually, keep going with Commanders.
Commandee
I got a thought about Commandee.
Yeah. This is not a Jack Kirby one.
One of the things I like about Commandee.
Commandee 38, just a Joe Kubert.
Is that the idea is insane.
Insane. the idea of Commandee is...
It makes
shows you how creative Jack Kirby was.
I know, yeah. And just the imaginative leap of it is just nuts. It's like the last human boy on Earth.
It's got to be influenced by Planet of the Apes.
Has to be. In some way.
Had to have seen Planet of the Apes and thought to himself that would be a good idea for... But he doesn't use apes. He uses a whole bunch of other animals.
Yeah.
Tigers are bad in it.
Yep.
Rats. Mm-hmm. So he does a whole bunch. He does baboons, right?
Then there's like Omak in it.
He comes in some... No, he actually crosses over at times with other heroes.
Yeah.
Which is...
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you need to do a whole episode on Commandee.
It's one of those comics that you read and you're like, man, Jack Kirby. His imagination was
But he was on another level with the stuff he did. Just
definitely.
New Gods and
oh my God,
Demon and the stuff that he creates. When he first comes over to DC, the stuff he creates is out of this world.
That's so
really
crazy,
really is nothing like we've seen.
The imagination was
and that's why he's one of my
insane.
favorites. I love Kirby. So Just a Miracle is one of my favorites.
Oh, so good. So good.
Justice League of America 166. This is key number 4. It's the Secret Society of Supervillains. Ooh. You can join our Secret Society. That's what our membership thing is called. Secret Society of Super Collectors. Check out our membership page. That's 4 keys so far for $1. Awesome. Justice League of America 176.
Cool. Oh, you got another.
I got another one.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been collecting these covers. I'm down to 10.
Which state is that? I can't see.
Maine.
Ah, the great state of Maine.
Yeah, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, they're going to have a bunch of them. I can get a whole bunch of them at once. They only had Maine that I needed. They had about 7 or 8 other ones. I only need 10 more, so hopefully by the end of this year, we'll finish it.
That's brilliant. You need to create some kind of special display of this.
Where? Injustice, Gods Among Us, number 5. I've been looking for this. This is the first year. I think they did 5 years for quite a while. I can't find these anywhere, and when I find them, they're expensive.
1 or 2?
This is 1.
Oh yeah, they're hard to find.
They're hard to
No, they
I
are.
mean, hard to find.
I have the trade collections, and they're great stories, and they're
$1, and I literally can't find them at any of the things for
They're
less
hard
than
to find.
$10.
yeah.
Number 7.
Oh, look at that great Shazam on the cover. It's brilliant.
Number 10.
Did you read this story? Have you read the
I
full
didn't
story?
have them. No, I've never had. I read.
Oh.
I read from year 2 on because I have all year 2. I didn't
is
read year
so-
1
it is
because I
so
could never
good.
find them.
It's such a good
11.
story. Oh my god, the story's great.
12. So I bought 5 of these for $5.
Yeah.
Where I've seen them 1 for $5.
This is a really, really good story. And I can't believe it started life as a video game tie-in.
I know.
It's so good.
GI Zombie. This Futures End number 1. It's
Lenticular covers. I like
love these
lenticulars.
lenticular covers.
Yeah, they make me happy. They're goofy and gimmicky, but I
Yeah.
love them.
It's an interesting gimmick. I mean, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Prez number 4.
Prez. Prez, right up there with Brother Power the Geek as far as...
Check out Brian's video on Brother Power the Geek. Prez
Yeah.
will be coming soon. He'll be doing a video.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Prez.
because he's groovy.
1960s groovy, man. I bought another Underdog comic.
Nice.
The last one I bought was number 1. This is also number 1, but from a different company.
Huh.
Weird one I buy. What are you gonna do? And then I saw this and I had no idea what it was.
Oh, that looks good,
Coco
though.
the Jungle King. I bought it because it's a Dell 12 cent, and who the heck knows what it's about?
You bought it because if you were a kid in that time period,
I would
you
have
also
bought
would
it.
have
That's
bought
exactly why. Because
Yeah.
it just, I mean, the giant ants got me.
it. Oh, let me see.
Covers still make me buy things. I'm
Oh,
gonna be honest with you. If
absolutely.
the cover looks good and I'm
Especially
flipping through
back
a bin,
then. That was the big selling point, was the cover.
if I'm flipping through a dollar bin and a cover grabs my eye and I don't have any idea what it's about, like this one, I'll buy it no matter what. Started some more Spider Women.
I like this.
Toka.
Is Toka a failure? Maybe, because we've never heard of him.
I maybe not be a failure then, but he fails. I'd never heard of him. Yeah, that's a good
That
one.
is awesome.
Spider-Woman number 31. This is key number 5. It's the first appearance of the Hornet.
Nice.
Not the Green Hornet. Just the Hornet.
Hornet.
Not the Black Hornet.
Just Hornet.
Just the Hornet. That's 5 keys so far.
Yeah. It's a good topic for, just thinking of the Hornet, a good topic for future videos might be, or have comic books run out of animals to compare characters
I
to.
actually, years ago, I taught a class. I taught a comic book class in high school.
Yeah.
On the weekends on Saturday. I had a comic book, it was just basically about the history of comic books. And that's what I told the kids. I was like, you can make a hero, just get an animal and a color and put the two together.
Yeah.
The green llama.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you have a superhero. Doesn't matter, any color, isn't one of them like the red bee or something like that? Is
Oh,
one
sure.
of them.
Yeah.
It's all these weird characters, and all you need is a color
I
and
think
an
the
animal.
Red Bee he was the character who had a bee in his belt buckle.
Yeah.
That he
wore the
was
striped shirt.
trained.
Yeah.
And he could send the bee out
Yeah.
to sting people.
That's exactly it. That's who the red bee is, and it's the red bee.
Oh my god.
It's more Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman number 34. She should be like the red Spider-Woman.
Yeah. Red Spider.
Spider-Woman number 35. Spider-Woman number 36. So I got a bunch of Spider-Womens.
Nice.
Gonna finish this run soon, hopefully. Star Wars number 8. I love
Action figure
John
ones.
Tyler, Christopher covers. They remind me of my childhood. They look like the actual figures that I bought.
Yep.
There's a Tuscan
I like
Raider.
that they have a punch, a fake punch
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I mean, look at
Fake
it. It
shelf
looks
punch,
like
peg
looks like
punch.
a figure on a card.
It's great. Great stuff, man.
Star Wars number 10.
They got a lot of these.
Jawa. I love these. This is key number 6. It's the first appearance of Game Master,
Oh.
Sergeant Krill. So it actually was in the Star Wars
Nice.
comic world. I just love the covers. Star Wars number 33. Funny thing is, I just recently bought the actual figure.
Yeah, I saw it over
It's
there.
sitting right over
Yeah.
there. So it's. I mean, these would be great to display with the, like if you had a shelf and you put these behind the figures.
You should do that.
Should. Number 35.
That's funny.
An
if you could see
Ugnaught.
this room. Ugnaught.
One of my favorite figures as a kid.
You know how long it took me to realize that Nick Nolte's character in The Mandalorian was an Ugnaught?
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I never made the connection.
The one he's in the desert.
Yeah, it took me way too long to figure that out.
Fantastic Four 166, which is key number 7, the Hulk versus the Thing, and it's a George Perez cover.
Ooh,
I love George Perez.
very good. Good stuff.
Fantastic Four 317.
Oh, that was the Thing and Lady thing?
Yeah. Not the best Fantastic Four run.
Yeah, that
Fantastic
mid-80s, they
Four
really floundered, huh?
374. 4. That's what the 2 Fantastic Fours. They had left for a while, and then
Yep.
these 4 became the Fantastic
I
Four.
have read those stories. That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Adams did a lot of the covers. You didn't do this one, though. Ultimate Fantastic 423. This was not in the dollar bin. This was on the wall. It's the first full appearance of the Marvel Zombies.
That's
This is key number 8.
Really cool storyline.
I know. This
Yeah.
is one I've been looking for a while. I
a
can't,
cool
I
storyline.
can't ever find it, so I saw it. It was, it was a little bit more than someone I spent some money on.
A lot of the Ultimate titles were a little bit darker than they
Yes.
needed to be, but I really like the ideas they did in Fantastic
Marvel
Four.
Zombies are a great idea.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
It's making fun of the fans.
Yep.
Captain America 252.
Nice.
Captain America 274.
It's another series you'll eventually finish.
I will. I'll finish that. Captain America 280. Like that cover.
You just got to get the famous funnies with him punching Hitler.
Yeah, that one.
That'll be perfectly fine.
Tell you, we make a lot of money.
Jack Kirby.
Captain America 281. I bought a bunch of these for. I'm actually going to try to finish this. Captain America 283. Lady Hydra.
Nice.
That's what that is. Uncanny X-Men 182.
Oh, the 80s Rogue.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I picked it up. It was 80s Rogues. And then there's this run. You'll remember this from our full-length episode
On Kill Raven.
on Kill Raven. So I bought the first appearance, right? We were at a convention. I bought the first appearance
Yes.
together. And I bought the first interracial kiss.
Yep.
Now, at this convention, as soon as I saw it, I was like, holy crap, I gotta buy these. Amazing Adventure 21,
Okay.
22, 24,
Wow.
25, 26,
That's awesome.
27. These are comics I have never even seen in bins, and now they're in the dollar bins.
Crazy.
29,
Wow.
30,
What number did he go up to? I can't remember now.
32, 33. I have the record now for buying the most
You definitely
Amazing
do.
Adventures at one
Yeah.
time. 35.
I'm sure a bunch of people were like, which one are you buying?
What? 36. Why is this guy buying all these amazing
Why-
Adventures?
why
39. I
Orville
think it
Heroes?
went up to 39. This is the final issue.
Okay. Wow. So you could seriously get all of them easily.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm
You
close.
You're
I
just
think
missing a few.
I think I'm missing 2 now. Because some of the ones that were missing here
Yeah.
are the ones that I have already.
There's so many of these 70s sci-fi and horror stuff from Marvel that I just love.
That was,
Just love so much.
and that's strictly based on us doing the video.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll put the link to it up here.
Very cool.
I started doing these. U.S. Avengers did a similar thing that the Justice League of America did. So I'm going to try to get all these covers. This is New York,
That's a great drawing of
Luke
Cage.
Cage,
Yeah.
and New Jersey.
Oh, nice. So it's where the heroes are from.
Yes.
That's great.
I think I have a couple already.
I like that they have different heroes for
Yeah.
different.
The hero from that.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see who's from each state. That'd be a good.
Yeah.
Once I get all of them, we'll do a video on
That's
all
a
of them.
great idea.
Avengers 192. Another one I hope to finish. Avengers 194. Avengers 198, which is a crossover
With? Oh, Shogun Warriors.
with the Shogun Warriors.
Wow. Wait, what number is that? Avengers?
198. So, right? Fantastic Four does a crossover, right?
Right.
And
And is this how it ends, though? Is this the ending of
I
Shogun
believe
Warriors?
it is.
Because they did a Shogun Warriors story in another comic that ended the series.
Fantastic Four, I think.
Look for our Marvel.
We did
history
a
of-
whole history of Shogun Warriors. Avengers 199. Avengers 201.
Wow.
This was a good run in the Avengers. And I'm a huge fan of the corner box.
I don't know which.
This is a good run because
I
this is
miss
when
these.
I love the corner box.
Yeah.
Brings me back to my childhood.
Right.
Avengers 217. Avengers 224. It's when Yellow Jacket starts to go bad. And then I bought a whole bunch of Thor. I don't know why. I started collecting Thor now. Thor 231. I really don't know why I'm collecting Thor. Thor 233. These are older issues too, and they were $1. I mean, you really can't go wrong. I bought 100 again, so I bought 100 comics again.
Yeah.
They weren't $25 this time, but
Right.
bought 100 comics.
Right. But these are
234. These are quality.
really good finds.
$235. This is key number 9. It's
Again.
the first appearance of Camel Thorn, the Possessor.
Nice.
So that's 9 keys so far.
Guys, check those dollar bins.
Always.
Don't pass up the dollar bins.
Western Gunfighters.
Oh. I love that cover.
One of my often not spoken about. I like the old Western
Like the
comics.
Westerns? Yeah.
I like the old Marvel and DC Westerns. As I did this, the Western Kid, number 4.
Nice.
A lot of artists get their start in these.
Yeah, in the Western titles.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like they
They try them out.
tried people out there, yeah.
Those in the monster title.
Yep.
Hellstrom, Prince of Lies, number 1.
That's the 90s series,
Yes,
right?
which I recently started collecting.
Yep.
Hellstrom, Prince of Lies, number 4. I had 2 and 3 already. Marvel Premiere, 32.
Ooh.
This is key number 10. It's the first appearance of Monarch Starstalker. Or Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, a little bit of a copy. Marvel Premiere 33. This is key number 11. It's the first appearance of Kane.
Wait, who's Kane? Is this the Spider-Man Kane?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's that Kane.
Knight of the Man Beasts.
Solomon Kane.
Oh, it's the Robert Howard character.
Yeah.
Oh, same guy created Conan, created
created
Solomon King.
34.
Nice.
39.
That's Torpedo.
Marvel Team Up 118. Professor X.
Nice. Spider-Man and Professor X.
125.
Spider-Man and Tigra.
Spider-Woman number 1. This is like the 3rd series, if I remember correctly. Number 3.
That's a nice cover. Is it silk on the cover? Yep.
Yeah. This is key number 12. It's the first appearance of that new costume.
Yep.
This is Spider-Woman number 5.
It's a pretty cool costume.
Yeah. I didn't realize how late it changed. Like, I didn't realize. Like,
Yeah.
again, this is a dollar bin. It's the
Yeah.
first. That's a key. It's the first appearance of the thing. Spider-Woman number 8. Spider-Woman number 9. Spider-Woman number 10. Spider-Woman number 11. Spider-Woman number 13. Spider-Woman number 14. Almost the whole entire run of this series.
That's great.
Spider-Woman, it's actually 2 different series. It's series 4 and 5, I think, or 3 and 4.
That's a good Hobgoblin picture. I like that.
That's all I bought comic-wise, but they were also giving away some stuff for free. So I got a whole bunch of free stickers that I'm going to hang around them. That's one of the owners, Corey.
Does that say Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, it's a remake of Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dad. Like an old Nintendo game.
Yep.
This is another one of the guys that works there.
Nice.
They make some really good things. They were free, so I
I was gonna
grabbed
say
one of each
they got
one.
some good designs.
Yeah, this one was a cool one, like a comic cover
Very nice.
celebrating their 30th anniversary. Big 30th anniversary one,
Very cool.
and then that's the last one.
Man, yeah.
Black Zap. Black Zap.
Zappeth. Black Zappeth.
Thank you guys at Zapp Comics for throwing the convention every year. It's definitely something you should check out if you're in the New Jersey area. Look for ZappCon next year.
Yeah, or
Maybe
just-
he'll be able to go.
Yeah, if you're in New Jersey, just go check out Zapp Comics.
Yeah,
It's a great
Zapp
store.
Comics anytime, and keep an eye out for the next year's ZappCon. Will probably be around the same time.
Right.
It's usually at the beginning of September, and they rent out a whole area. I don't know how they get so many comics every year to just fill up the thing, but definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Like I said, 100 comics, quality comics, 12 keys for $1 a piece. You can't beat that.
Yeah.
If you'd like to help us continue our little adventures, please think about joining us as a member. Membership has its privileges.
Absolutely.
You get like a free emoji when you comment. You get your special own emoji.
Yep.
And you can see special videos, uncut videos, blooper videos, exclusive to YouTube members only videos. Brian's going to be doing a podcast. If you don't want to be a member, just hit the 3 little dots at the bottom and you can give us a thanks of any monetary amount. Anything helps us to continue to bring you quality entertainment.
And if you're watching us for the first time, hit that subscribe button.
That's right.
You check out the rest of what we do. We've got histories, we've got toy stuff, we've got lots of different things.
We're your pop culture archaeologists here.
Exactly.
We're like a Comic-Con on YouTube.
Right.
And there's no new TV show, so why
So
not just watch
why not
us?
just watch us?
Binge all of us for the next 10 hours.
We're not in the Writers Guild of America yet, so
We're not, as you could tell. Thanks for watching. Love what you collect.
collect what you love.
See you next time. It's a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, got some good stuff.